So today we're going to be talking about string theory, Merton versus Agnew's view of it. We're going to see some examples, some critiques, and recommendations of the theory itself and what could be done. We will start off with Merton's string theory. Merton was a sociologist. He was the founding father of modern sociology and a major contributor to criminology. So, according to Merton, delinquency results from the inability of individuals to achieve goals that are viewed positively in society, and those have a major focus on monetary success, as well as middle class status, which led Merton to believe if you weren't in those two aspects, then delinquency was a result of it during the 1938. So, his paradigm consisted of viewing it as easier to obtain goals when individuals have a certain stand in society compared to those who don't have that statute, making it impossible to reach their goals. So, individuals who are not wealthy, therefore, will involve themselves in illegal activities to get those monetary means. So, it's easier for businessmen, lawyers to have that place in society rather than someone that's not wealthy. So, actually, during the 1970s, theories began to question the validity of Merton's string theory. So, studies were conducted to test the theory, and it returned with falsifying results. So, after 3 separate studies that were conducted, there was contradicting evidence of the theory and of the premise as well. And although it was still logical, there were many objections that couldn't be accepted, which in 1885 Robert Agnew revised the string theory and was called the general string theory, as you may have known already. So he revised it and added and fixed it. So once Robert Agnew developed his revised version of the string theory, he stated that not only did individuals seek to achieve these valued goals, but they try to avoid painful or adversive situations. For example, individuals, typically adolescents who are in an unstable and abusive home, they're not able to legally leave the home. Therefore, they can turn into substance abuse or delinquency in order to escape this environment, and he called it the blockage of pain avoidance behavior. So, he did add this behavior to show that there can be times where adolescents are on the path to their valued goal, but there is something blocking them from actually obtaining said goal, such as family or school, which leads to the example that I had provided. So we have the goal, which is the individual wanting to graduate from high school, but put that together where there's abuse in the home, such as the parents physically abusing them, and they cannot tolerate it, which can't. It's hard for them to achieve their goal. Therefore, they involve themselves into doing drugs, underage drinking, which is a form of delinquency because you need to be 21 to drink, and they're obviously underage and they're in high school. So all these things lead to delinquency, and they can't graduate anymore because of the abuse. So another strain factor that we have is the removal of positive stimuli. So it's caused when a positively valued stimuli is removed, therefore resulting in delinquency. There is now actual prevention of losing the stimuli, so we use delinquency in order to replace the stimuli, according to Lilly et al. 2011. So the word stimuli is used in order to cover both physical and an abstract thing. So it can be the loss of an individual, of a job, or anything that is important to you. So here in this example, I do have someone lost their significant other. They're very sad about it. They don't know what to do with life. They're angry. So once that happens, they result in delinquency. They're taking lives of others because they don't think it's fair that other individuals have their significant others. So they do commit these delinquencies such as murder in order to have them feel the same pain they do, which is also a psychological view, and but we can say that for another lecture another time, because right now we're more focused on the criminal aspect of it. So yes, so this delinquency is their replacement of this loss that they just encountered, and it's hard for them to go through it. Which now we have reached our evaluation. So Murden never attempts to explain what it is that sorts individuals into modes of adaptation, such as social class. So social class causes social class, therefore adaptation, and it all doesn't come together because what does social class cause? So, and there's also no direct link from strain tradition to crime leading to poverty. So, in this case, does crime lead to poverty, or does poverty lead to crime? Which is not, it's something that's not very straightforward, and which is a reason to be critiqued. So, Agnew's general strain theory was criticized by structural theories, which tries to explain the structural origins of strain according to Jorgensen and Walsh. So, some recommendations is we tame power of the market via decommodification, which is freed for economic considerations, such as there should be guaranteed maternity leave. Sometimes there isn't, or they have to go back to work super early. They don't have time with the child. There should be accessible higher education for individuals with lower incomes. No crazy loans like there is now. There should be something more considerate for that in order to stop, for individuals to get their goal and stop this delinquency because they're frustrated. And families should receive allowances sometimes because it's necessary so they don't go out here stealing. Thank you for listening to my lecture. I hope you did learn a lot. These are my references, and I, Valeria Luna, was the narrator. Thank you.